where you feel like the team stands at this point in the season. Obviously, it's kind of hard to tell. The standings are a little bit muddled, but what have you seen so far that you've liked?
Well, I think having three regulars out of the lineup like David Hucklow, Bertram, and Warner, it's been great that we've got off to a 4-2 start. And I think the play of our young kids and our rookies has been really pleasing for us. And, they've carried us in a lot of games, got a lot of big goals for us. And, the veterans are getting better every week, and I'm sure this week they'll be better than last week.
You mentioned Bertram. Is he supposed to be back this coming week?
No, he's not. No, he's on 30-day, and I think he comes off the middle of November.
As far as you guys go, obviously McMillan's out for the next 15 games. How does that affect what you guys do? And is maybe Stazer or maybe Kaylee, are they going to kind of step up and fill that role a little bit?
Well, I think anytime you lose a guy like McMillan, it's tough to take. But Stazer's a tough kid. So is Kaylee Schrock. So is Keith Roger. And we've got a lot of people to fill that void that Mac leaves. But it won't be the same as having McMillan in the lineup. So I don't think it changes our game plan at all. We're still, a fast, physical team, and we need to score a little more on the road to have success.
As far as this team goes, first periods have been kind of a little bit of an Achilles heel, at least in the first couple weeks. What do you have to do to kind of rectify that situation?
Well, I think you got to make sure your team's ready to play every night, especially at the start of games. But the road games have been tough. Other than Quad Cities, we've fallen behind immediately. We've come back nicely to make a game of it and win some and lose some. But better starts on the road would definitely help us. And when we score the first goal, we're tough to beat.
All right. Can you just talk a little bit about what you've seen throughout the first 3-4 weeks of this season, what you like about this team, what you guys maybe need to improve on as well?
I like what we have in the team. I like the character we showed throughout the first 6 games we played. One thing that we have to improve is on the road. We got to start with the first period. We got to start better. We got outscored 6-1 in our first 4 road games in the first period, and we got to try to jump with more urgency right away on the road. And if we do that, I think we should be pretty good.
How do you go about that? How do you get that more urgency? How do you get better starts? Because you're right on the road. You guys are down real early, and you guys have to claw back the whole game.
Yeah, and I think it starts just in warm-ups. In warm-ups, you get mentally ready and minded on the game. And right off the get-go, if you have a good warm-up, it seems like it spills into the game, and you're ready to go.
Obviously, you lose Brad for 15 games till mid-December. How does that change what you guys do, or does it change anything, or just make a couple other guys step up and kind of fill that role?
Yeah, me and Shafronov, we're going to have to step up and take that role over and beat some people up. No, it's going to be. It's going to be difficult because Brad was not only our enforcer, but he played really well. He had a goal for us and hits guys and plays really physical. So everybody in the team, every forward is going to have to step up a little bit and be a bit more physical. And I don't know about the fighting, but at least more physical. And then we'll have to pick up that slack, that we're lacking now with Brad out.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
All right. First off, just tell me a little bit about what you guys are working on in practice right now. Obviously, starts to games are key for you guys because you've been getting behind in a few games. How do you change that?
Yeah, I think a lot of it's special teams. Just doing a better job on the penalty kill and on our power play, scoring goals, and obviously in the defensive zone we want to be a lot better. We've shown that we can be great at times, and we've shown that, like game against Bloomington, we can be very poor in our D zone. So I think those are the 3 things that we're trying to work on.
As far as you go, talk about, with Brad out, you've shown that you're not a guy that's afraid to throw down the gloves. Same thing with Stazer. How does that role shift a little bit towards you, knowing that Brad's out for the next, month and a half?
Well, I just got to keep doing what I do out there. If it comes, I'm not really going out there looking for anything, but obviously I have to protect myself and my teammates, and if I can bring a little energy to the team, that's what I'll try to do. And obviously losing a guy like Macker for 15 games, it hurts because he does create space, but I think there's guys on this team that play tough and that guys that are going to step up.
As far as you go, what do you think that you've brought to this team so far here early in your first season?
Just my energy, I think. Like I said all along, I'm not trying to do anything, be anything that I'm not. I'm not trying to go out there and score 100 goals a year. Just trying to kill penalties and, get the puck out, make the simple plays, really.
As far as this team goes, what have you really seen that you've liked so far this season and that you hope you can kind of carry on and continue?
Well, the thing that strikes me the most is our veteran leadership. I think I learned something new from a different guy every day. Colin Schrock, even Boucher, talks to me, gives me tips. I think we have a lot of leaders on this team, a lot of vets that really are trying to help the young guys out, the rookies, and help us learn the game so we can all get on the same page and be productive as a team.
All right. First off, talk about this past week for you. Obviously, IHL Rookie of the Week has got to be a good honor for you. A couple goals. What was the key to your success this past week?
Well, I think I just wanted to try and fit in, play the systems, just play good systems with all the guys on the team and keep it simple.
As far as this team goes, what is it like kind of integrating yourself into a system that they have that's been successful, and what are some of the challenges that go along with that?
Some of the challenges are just kind of like can't really make any mistakes, try and keep it simple, and there's a lot of good players here, so kind of just get the forwards the puck and let them do their job.
As far as you go, just talk a little bit about first periods for this team have been a little bit of an Achilles heel. How do you go about not trying to give up some goals in the first period and get behind too early?
We just try and keep it simple, get our legs going. And once we get into the second period, we start to get on a roll, and we take it from there into the third.
As far as this team goes, what do you guys need to do to kind of get on that roll? And obviously, you take a look at the standings; it's early and it's kind of muddled there at the top. What do you need to do to get on a roll and really get this thing rolling?
I think just everyone kind of stick to the same page, stick to the systems, keep it simple, get pucks on net, and go to the net hard.
Obviously, McMillan's out for the next 15 games. What does that mean for you guys, and what do you have to do to kind of make up for what he brings to the table?
Well, he's one of the tough guys on the team, and just other guys got to kind of fill his role now and get a little more team toughness in there.